Hello YouTube viewers, here I have a table which I am going to be filtered. We have three columns that is I am going to be filtered. One is supplier column, one is date of shipment received column, and we have one more column that is shipment method column. So I already have made the changes in supplier cell and shipment received cell. Now I am going to make the changes in the shipment method cell. Here we have a cell B4 which I am going to make a changes. Why? Because we will enter the value which will filter over here. So we need to change the style of the text. We will go to conditional formatting, and here the cell value equal to, I am just rendering the text as mode. Just click on format. I am changing the color of the font here. Click on gray color, that is the font color, and background as white color. So when we enter the text as mode, the background color white with the gray font. So just try this cell as mode. So I just entered as mode, then we can see the result here. So if we enter other text, then it will be in the normal color, as usual, black color. So let's try with this text. We can see the color as black. Similarly, I have changed the supplier column and the shipment received column also. So we will enter the text here that will going to be filtered. So I am going to developer, click on Visual Basic. I have a module here, it's named as filter. So you can make your own module. I have a variable shmod as string which stores the text, and I have other variable also string, that is su, not that variable, and I have etdt stdt as date. So two date variable also, and last variable as dim as ls as long. So I'm starting with the sheet 1. I am initializing the ls as last row. That means dot range a 99,099, which is the last row. You can enter your own number. Instead of 99,099, you can enter it as 1000, depends on your data. If you enter 99,000, then you can make your table as dynamically. When you enter more data, it will be helpful. So I just write the comment as last row here so that you can understand here. Now I am initializing the 4 variables. So before I just go to B4, this is cell B4 where we enter the text as mode. So not this one. And I am going to Visual Basic Code again. Wait a minute. Here the supplier also. I am changing B4 that value as mode. If it's mode, the text is mode, then the variable is message mode as empty. If the G4.value is supplier, then the variable su as empty. Otherwise, whatever we entered in the B4 and the G4, that will be stored both sh mode and su. So in case it's mode and supplier, then that two variables should be empty. Otherwise, what we entered in that cell, that will be stored on that two variable. Similarly, the start date and end date we have. If q4.value is equal to start date, then earliest date of this year 2020. Otherwise, whatever we entered in Q4 and R4, that will be stored both etdt and stdt as well. So just initialize the variable Now we can select the range where we going to filter. So dot range A5 to Z. A5, oops, A5 is the column here to Z. A5, column A5 to Z. So Z column here. So I am going to select A5 to Z column. See the rows, noted that rows, that is gray color rows. So that will be our header row. Then LS is our last row. I already initialized. So I'm going to select from A5 to entire row. Now go to, again we can go to Excel again. See if I make it A6 instead of A5, the header row should be A6. Now A6 have a data. So in order to avoid that one, I just make it as A5 instead of A6. So now I'm selection.autofilter. We are making the autofilter. Then dot range, the same ranges we are going to select again with the dot range. A5 to Z and LS. That means A5 from column A5 to entire rows. If SU not equal to empty, that means if the supplier column not equal to empty, then autofilter field is equal to field 7. Field 7 means we can go to Excel again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Seventh column, that is in supplier column. We are going to filter the supplier column. Criteria as SU. SU means the variable SU. If the variable SU not in mode, not in supplier, then it will be filtered. Similarly, autofield 2 is equal to SH mode. The last one, date 1. Date 1. Date starting criteria 1 greater than or is equal to STDT. Starting date STDT. Operator excellent. Criteria less than or criteria 2 less than or equal to ETDT. Means here we need to filter between these two dates. That's why we put it operator as and there. Now other macro we have. We just close that procedure and we are starting with CLE, the next macro. We are switch off the filter again here. Then B4.value as mode, G4.value as supplier, and Q4.value as start date, R4.value as end date. So this should be the value if not filtering. So we close end with. Now we need to filter whatever code we have written there, we need to be filtered. So let's go to insert and click on one shapes. It's in rectangle shape. I just draw this shape here. That is for one is for filtering, one is for clear filtering. So I am just editing this text. Just click on right click, then enter whatever text you needed. I am just entering here filtered data. Next one, clear. So we have two buttons. So I'm going to assign. Click on right. Click on assign macro. Click one macro, that is first macro. I just assigned there. And the second macro I am going to assign here. So let's run this. So I'm entering here the supplier as the first supplier I have entered, and we need the shipment method also. I just entered this. We have two dates here. First date and second date on R4. So I'm entering the second date also. Click on the button filter data. It has been filtered right now. See the result. So we need to clear the filter. So click on the clear button. It has been unfiltered now. So we have to enter the different supplier. Now we can enter the different supplier here, and we have changed the mode of shipment also. Right now here make it as C. Then date also we can enter different date also here. Just make the filter. Now if you want to try your own example, you can try it, or you can try the same example